welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. I just want to apologize in advance if you guys see this face a lot over the next week or two. I'm pre-scheduling and pre-filming a lot of videos, so yeah, let's just get into this video. Today I'm going to be doing my current beauty favorites. Now I realized last year I was getting a little bit redundant because every month I was more or less having the same beauty favorites. So now I thought, let me do it every 2 to 3, 4 months and kind of just see how it goes. So yeah, let's just hop into this video. So in terms of primers, I have to say that my standout primer is definitely the Kiki Beauty Makeup Ready Face Primer. This is such a good primer. It is so smooth. It is so like, it's not like silicone based, and it's really like nourishing on the skin, and it just creates like the most perfect base for your makeup. I don't have words to describe it, guys. It's really amazing. In terms of pore filling and stuff like that, I really do like the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I feel like this really fills in your pores, and especially like right in here because I have like ice pick scarring. It just really fills in those pores and just kind of create like a really smooth base, especially if you are breaking out and if you do have acne like I do. This just creates a really smooth canvas to just let everything sit on the skin. I mean, it's the same with the Kiki Beauty Makeup Ready Face Primer. This one is just more for filling in your pores. In terms of foundation, there are definitely two foundations that I have been loving recently. So one is high-end and one is more affordable. It's from the drugstore. The first one is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. Now I have the shade 330, which is pretty much a really good match to my skin tone. I really do enjoy wearing this foundation, you guys. It is so nice. I'm obsessed. I am definitely going to be wearing this for graduation because, like I said, I'm going to save it for special occasions. Such a stunning foundation, and I just cannot say good things about this foundation. I'll leave my review up in the cards so you guys can go and watch it if you are interested. And I'm obsessed. Like, I wish they would bring Fenty to South Africa because this is such a good foundation. In terms of the more affordable foundation, the Maybelline 24-Hour Super Stay Foundation in the shade 60 Caramel is really amazing as well. I'll leave the review up in the cards as well if you guys are interested. But the coverage from this foundation is absolutely insane. Everybody who I've recommended this to is absolutely loving it, and guys, it's a really good foundation from the drugstore, and I really hope that they bring in a lot more shades. In fact, I hope they bring in the entire shade range because this foundation is just amazing. Now for concealers, obviously the LA Girl Pro Conceals will absolutely always forever be a staple in my makeup routine, always. But I also really have been liking combining this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is in the shade Medium, and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. I really love combining this together because it just gives me like such a brightened and like fresh under eye, and my face just looks like really fresh and bright and awake. So I really love combining these two together. Alone, this is too light, so that is why I like mixing it with this one. And I believe you can get this from Makeup Shack. One of my friends gave this to me and I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, this, if you can get your hands on it, it's amazing. And apparently now they make it in our shade, so let's hope Maybelline brings this back to South Africa. Also, my favorite product for the brows. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Say it with me now. Say it with me now. The Benefit Brow in shade number 5. This is such a staple in my brow routine. Like literally, like I have been using this. Like there is so much of product in here. Like honestly, it is worth every single cent. This is like 335 rand. It's worth every single cent, you guys. Like okay, I bought it in a kit which was close to like 500 rand, but it is so worth it because this is the only brow product that I use, like for filling in my brows, the only one. And I only use this brush as well. I'm absolutely obsessed with this product, and guys, it's just really good. Trust me, once you try it, you'll know. Like, you'll know. The next product is also from Benefit. Now I got these in like the same kit, and I also got the highbrow. Now this brow gel is the only brow gel I have been using probably since the beginning of the year. Like it has last, like this small little baby lasts. Like you can get the full size, but this is really nice. It has like a really nice brush. It holds your brows into place all day long without feeling like you have like hairspray on your brows or anything. Like it definitely has a little bit of like a stiff hold, but it's not too stiff where it's uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely highly recommend the Ka-Brow and the Ready Set Brow, especially if you have long eyebrow hairs like I do. I highly recommend these two. Like, these are amazing. Now obviously for setting powder, my holy grail is obviously going to remain the Yardley Absolute Translucent Powder. I've tried so many other powders and nothing compares to this one. It's translucent, it looks amazing on the skin, you can bake with it, you can just dust it all over your face. I mean, it is such a good powder and it lasts you such a long time, you guys. I bought this powder like, I think it was maybe over a year ago, and I don't think I've even reached halfway of this powder. Like, it lasts you such a long time. It's great value for money. I think it's maybe around 150 rand, so it's definitely really good value for money. So I have to say that you guys know I like bronzing and contouring my face, but one bronzer that I've definitely been reaching for a lot, like I try and change it up in my tutorials, but I've definitely have been reaching for my Benefit Hoola bronzer to kind of like set my cream contour, to warm up my skin before I go in with my contour powder. Like I just feel like it's a really good bronzer. Like I know in the pan it looks like my skin tone, but if you guys watch my tutorials and stuff, you can actually like see it warming up my complexion, which is what I really like. So yeah, this is my obsession, and I only use this powder to contour my nose. Nose contour routine coming soon, but I only use this to contour my nose, and I'm just obsessed with how my nose contour looks all the time. And another like kind of blusher sort of bronzer, these are actually bronzing pearls from Avon, and I actually do use this to bronze my face and kind of just add some blush. Like if I'm in a rush, what I do is I kind of like bronze my face in the way I usually would and kind of just add a little bit more on my cheeks, so it kind of gives me that terracotta kind of blush effect. But these I have been loving all month. Now my holy grail powder contour, this is the LA Girl Pro Face Powder in the shade Cocoa. And this is like, I think the darkest shade that they have in this pressed powder range. If you guys feel like this is too dark for you, you can go for a shade lighter. But because I bronze my face and then go in with this, I feel like this is probably like the perfect contour color. It blends amazingly, and I mean, you guys know I'm obsessed with it because I use it like in every single video, and I haven't even hit pan yet. Like, that's how pigmented it is. Like, I haven't made that much of an insanely impressionable dent. You know what I'm saying? And then I also have to mention the Tassie B Limelight powders. Now I've been using this like for a good couple of weeks, and I am obsessed with these highlights. I'm wearing Jouer Citrine on my cheeks, and I just went over with the Gypsy Limelight powder over all my areas that I highlighted, and it just amplifies my glow to the next level. Like I can use them by themselves, or I can use them on top of other highlights, and they just look so beautiful. Like these come in 6 different shades. They have like a cotton candy shade, they have this amethyst shade which is purple, they have like a rose gold. Obviously I have all of the shades, but I just have these in front of me right now. And then they have this golden shade which is called Bougie. This reminds me so much of Fenty Trophy Wife. And obviously Gypsy, which is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. I think these highlights are so stunning, and wait for it guys, these are 100 rand each. Lastly, I'm gonna move on to 2 palettes that I have been literally obsessed with. I've been reaching for these palettes over and over again, even when I'm not filming or whatever the case may be is. So yeah, the first one is this For the Queen's eyeshadow palette. Just gonna open it, try not to dig it. And this basically has eyeshadows and glitters. How awesome is this? The eyeshadows are super pigmented, you guys. Like, the pigmentation is out of this world. I don't have any words. I'm just literally obsessed with this palette. The fact that they have glitters and such a variety of shades in this palette, and it's really affordable as well. I think it's about 450 rand. And then lastly is the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette. I am obsessed with this palette. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I just love this palette so much. I just don't have any words to describe how much I love this palette. And I actually got this from Only Zia, and as far as I know, I believe she still does have stock of these palettes, and you can get 100 rand off if you spend 350 rand or more if you use the code Sanesh100. I'll leave it on the screen. It's all in caps. All my discount codes are also in my description bar as well, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. And yeah, also I'm gonna mention the last product now because I've mentioned a lot of products, but I am so low on both these setting sprays. These are the only setting sprays I've been using since September last year, and I'm obsessed. I definitely need to repurchase because like I'm so low on both of them, like it's ridiculous. But I'm obsessed with these Kiki Beauty setting sprays. They're really nice. If you're somebody that thinks MAC Fix Plus is like too emollient-y kind of thing and it makes you too shiny, these babies are the perfect setting sprays. They don't make you too shiny, they don't make your skin oily, they literally just set your makeup and do what they're supposed to do and make your makeup last longer. So I don't know what's in these setting sprays, but you can clearly tell I love them considering I'm almost out of both of them. So that is finally it for my current beauty favorites. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Comment down below, let me know if there's anything that I mentioned today in today's video that you guys are also loving as well. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to slay all day every day with and without makeup, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.